Hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM, Enemy Within. Last time we had our first proper battle and learned a bit about base management. Unfortunately, the first mission, while a success, and yeah, the game tried to tell me a marvelous such, wasn't really all that successful in my opinion, since we did end up losing Commander Spiffer to a sectoid with a plasma pistol. We salute you. May you be one of very, very few who lost during this this act of saving humanity from the alien menace. Now, in between the episodes, I offered people choice of customization options for their characters. Here we see how Kiriko will be looking for the rest of the game, aside from getting new armor and maybe getting some armor decorations and such. Good look there. Then we have Sean Murray, who gained an interesting trait of being a member of the French Foreign Legions. Looking forward to seeing the RP elements of that in the comments later on. Also spiffy dressing there, the fedora and the greenish yellow tint to your armor. And finally, our new rookie, Johnny Moore. Johnny Mayer, I think. He pronounces it in his own videos. Do go check this guy out, he is awesome. As is, of course, Annie Stuffs and Brian, although Brian doesn't make LP videos himself. But yeah, this here is one of the few new rookies that we are going to be taking into the fray in the next mission, to which we are trying to get as soon as possible to try to fix up the situation. Yes, not taking the mission in United Kingdom and India kind of pissed off all of the world. Which means the next time such a mission comes up, we need to pick either Asia or Europe, and then whichever we didn't pick, we need to launch our one final satellite that we have. Oh, we actually don't even have an extra satellite, we're just building one. I'll fancy that. Regardless, we need to choose one place to which we need to send our satellites in order to not lose them at the end of this month. However, without much further ado, let's scan for some more activity. Tomorrow our access lift gets built, and after that, go. We can.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Ah, right. Indeed, we got 4 new engineers from successful completion of the mission, so we are just one tick away from being able to build our second satellite uplink, which is a-okay. I can't complain even a tiny little bit. Now, I'd love to go excavating to the steam vent, but since we do have enough power for the next satellite uplink, and honestly I don't believe I will be needing anything else in the very near future, I will just save up my money and see what I can buy with it as the things come available. Yeah, but that's a good thing to get out of the way fast still, just to open up some more space in the access lift. Okay, let's keep on scanning. Hey! Our first research project done.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own, A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Don't worry, Commander already knows. And, yeah. While I disagree heavily on outweighing all the risks, yeah, we seriously need to get on with this whole shebang of alien containment facility, researching arc thrower, which is basically a short-range taser, and building one, capturing an alien, and then interrogating it. Oh, and I will be reading through all of these, so if you don't want to listen to my voice reading out these research reports and such, please do skip ahead. Right, research report, codename Mobius, March 2015, Xenobiology. Alien containment available for construction. We've managed to successfully map the alien specimen's entire genome, although I wasn't entirely sure it would be possible using our existing DNA sequencing techniques. However, our success has led to the startling realization that this creature's genetic structure is quite similar to our own. This discovery has piqued the interests of the research team, as it only raises more questions as to the origin of the species. Having examined several alien corpses, we've also observed a trend. Key components of the alien's genetic structure are mirrored perfectly across each of the specimens. Although it is presumptive at this point to draw conclusions as to how this is possible, I believe it is only logical to assume this alien is the product of aggressive genetic engineering, well beyond anything conceived of on Earth. If the aliens are truly capable of this sort of manipulation at a cellular level, I fear we may have only scratched the surface of their technological advantage over us. In any case, further research is imperative, and while we've obviously made a number of discoveries working with the alien corpses, I feel we may need to acquire a living specimen if we truly hope to find the answers to these questions. Right, so this is something that we are going to be building, I hesitate to say ASAP, but yeah, ASAP, because the capturing of live aliens is enormous. There are great many gameplay benefits to be gained from that, and yeah, the sooner you get cracking with it, the better. It is, in my opinion, actually possible to skip an entire section of the research tree for quite some time if you manage to get your arc throwers and aliens captured and such, meaning you can make do with the alien plasma pistols and rifles and not have to research and start building your own laser weaponry. Kind of. But still, it is possible to accomplish such a feat. Now, as I haven't had anyone suggest which research tracks we should take, because no one is as of yet a scientist, a member of the science team, I have free reign to go wherever I want with this. I'd love to go with the arc thrower, but right now, with our current number of scientists, the project is slow, and I'd like to grab a couple extra scientists that would cut this project time down considerably before starting it. Yeah, I do believe I need to get to the weapon fragments, because classic difficulty
This
obviously
technology has a
kicking my
number
butt.
of potential applications. I'm sure the science team is eager to begin. I'll notify you as soon as we have something significant to report.
So yeah, although I just said that it might be possible to skip the entire section of the research tree, I do believe we need laser weapons simply because of the better quality of said weapons and apparent lack on my part of actually being able to play well on the alien missions. Oh, that is nifty. That is really good. Apparently we get from time to time requests that we can fulfill by a certain time limit for rewards, and just so happens United Kingdom would have been the one place, or one of the two places where I considered placing the satellite. So numerous UFOs have been spotted streaking over the skies of United Kingdom, and concern for their citizens' safety is building. Since they don't have satellite technology that can track the aliens like we do, they are offering a substantial amount of assistance to our efforts if we help police their airspace. So yes, definitely going to do that unless some other situation develops.
Our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one piece, much less alive.
I certainly can. But yeah, the United Kingdom and India are the places, and unless something weird happens that forces me to choose something else, I'll definitely go for United Kingdom for that extra bonus money that'll allow me to build facilities and more satellites and all that good stuff. Okay, it's 19 days till the council report. How long does it take to actually build another satellite? I do know 77. Doesn't tell me the amount of time it'll take. 20 days. So no matter what we do, it won't be ready for the next council reports. And also we don't have the capability of building the second satellite uplink that we need to actually be able to launch that satellite into orbit. So yeah, let's actually hold off on that for now, because I don't remember what researching these weapon fragments actually unlocks. And our first UFO in the air contact location over Nigeria is a small one, so let's see what our pilots can do. There we go. Please bring it down.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Okay. Right now we have nothing other than the ability to call him home if the damage gets too high, but with 2 clean hits, that UFO went down. So, surveillance indicates alien crew moving at the crash site, so I guess we
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. How copy, over?
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Agreed. That is exactly what we are going to do. Okay, however, I am going to push the ignore button as of right now. And did we have anything we could actually build? Medkits. But honestly, I still think those grenades are kind of more useful as long as we are going against these early enemies. A grenade is a guaranteed kill. And we all seen how important those can be. However, it probably has been long enough. I haven't been paying close enough attention to these tiny pop-ups over here, but yes, we have Sean out of the wounded roster. Dore Kebe from Nigeria, unfortunately isn't healed yet, so she cannot go and defend her home nation. So I do think we are going to go with two of our veterans, Kiriko and Sean, for this one, and then take Johnny and one other rookie for this one. Let's go with Roberto Serrano. So, yep, I do believe that is course for the day. So, Marie and Nakajima, Mar and Serrano. That should do it. Unfortunately, no more advanced gear to hand out to anyone as of yet. So yeah, we are going to have to do with whatever our own scientists have accomplished thus far, being ballistic weaponry, frag grenades, and just basic body armor. Here's to hoping this is going to be a good one, boys and girls.
Visual on the mission site. Setting
Begin
down.
the assault.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Right, Operation
It looks like the aliens
Rutcroft.
went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Right, mission brief. XCOM interceptors have splashed a UFO. Intel indicates some surviving crew. Meld energy signatures reading as positive. Exercise caution when engaging the enemy. The craft may contain usable salvage. Mission objectives: locate the crashed UFO, sweep the area for surviving crew and neutralize them, locate and secure melt canisters, avoid additional damage to the craft if possible. Some components might be recoverable. Yes, this is a thing. You do not want to use explosives inside the alien craft if at all possible. You want as much of it intact as you can manage. Everything we get our hands on is completely alien to us, and that's really...
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
There's the first meld canister, and yeah, this is a night mission which is less than stellar. This does look like a decent first place to run to. I want to get to that meld canister as soon as possible. Just, I believe
I'm on the move.
said material will become scarce sooner or later, although right now it looks like it's relatively easy to obtain. And I am almost completely certain of the fact that later on I will curse myself for every single canister of said stuff that I failed to obtain. And this time I am trying my damnedest to keep these guys in a tighter formation, so they can give each other cover and use the Overwatch technique as much as I feel comfortable doing, shall we say. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Making sure there's no one inside before making an effort. Ah, okay, and the next melt canister is right there, and I do believe this is the alien ship. And right now I do believe if there were any aliens inside, I should have seen them. Because of the placement of these guys. So, Johnny, it's time for you to be a badass. Go.
Roger, Dodger.
That was good. And Kiriko, you head to this health canister. You can grab it next turn. And Roberto, you come over here and yeah, don't advance too much. Just, this is plenty far enough. You can overwatch with. Oh, actually, Sean doesn't want to overwatch. Sean wants to head to this light cover over here. Okay, so some of the aliens are over on this side. Right, so let's start with you grabbing this meld. And although the aliens did make noises over there, I really don't want to go and grab them just yet. I'd much rather head this way and try to secure the ship if at all possible. Okay, and that's the optimal place to move with just one movement point. So you are going to go do exactly that. Same deal with Sean. You are going to head there. Okay, still no visibility on anything. Okay, let's bring... there's actually a window here. That's really useful. I can bash through that.
Position confirmed.
So let's
Alien object in sight.
take positions around the window here. Both of us.
That's affirmative.
And since it's 6 more turns until that needs to be recovered, I am just going to take my time and be really cautious. Everyone on full Overwatch duty. So after that we can start moving up a bit. Who is in the best position? The edge of the map is here, so I feel like this Robert is the best one to move because he can't be flanked at all basically from this side. And if I go here, I see something. I have plenty of opportunities to move up with the rest of my crew and engage. This is considered full cover, so I'm definitely going to...
Readings can't
Yes.
be right. Yes, they were. That's a being of almost pure energy.
Okay, that's not a perfect placement for that particular enemy, but I was kind of crossing my fingers that this guy was going to be kind of alone inside the ship. That is... I forget what they're called, but Dr. Wallen was right that this is a being of almost pure energy, and there is always one on every ship, and they are basically the captains of the craft. Here is again the question. I can get almost 100% guarantee to slay this. Actually, it is 100% guarantee to slay this one. However, I still don't see inside the ship as well as I would like to. You know what? Kiriko, you just got a radio message from Sean. There is a terrifying being over here, and you are our best person to handle said Horrible mess. Here we go. Shove that shotgun on his throat. I like it. I like it a lot. Now this is again something that I learned the hard way the first time I played the vanilla game. Never do what I just did, which is bunch up two of your guys behind the same cover, like really nearby each other, because while the aliens generally don't use grenades, every so often they do. And whenever that happens, you are going to be cursing a lot. Okay, yeah, just to kind of prove myself against such an event, let's move Sean over to this cover, because the other aliens were hereabouts, this side of the map. Right. And right now I do think... okay, Kiriko, you have earned a little breather, so why don't you head here and grab the meld next turn. Let the rest of these guys make the push. Okay, so nothing else here really provides full cover, aside from that position, but it is kind of exposed otherwise. And that's a dash, so it's less than ideal.
Okay.
I do believe this is the best position to scout ahead that way. Oh, I could actually get on the roof. Then that's it's only useful if you're really far away from any potential enemy encounters, because there's almost always no cover up on the roof, so I don't generally want to do that with any characters other than snipers. Even with them, it might not be the smartest choice. This, and then bring Roberto over here, and Johnny, you can haul ass over
Commander.
here. Since I haven't spotted anyone, that is a really safe location for right now. And the aliens appear to be centered around that location. Now, first of all, Kiriko, you grab that meld. Now we are basically off the clock. We have time. We have pretty much as much time as we want. And then you can just get to that cover and hoping that she'd spot an alien. Didn't really go down like that, fortunately. Okay, let's go carefully. Yep. Both of us noticed each other. Okay, and that is relatively good cover. Okay, Serrano, you are not going to be moving up under any circumstances, so why don't you take the shot? That missed by like around 50 meters, so good job. Okay, and seeing as these are the only ones that have been making a noise, kind of guessing I should have heard of these guys if, or from other guys if there were any roaming around in that direction. I do believe that I am good to move up with some of these folks. For example, Johnny, if you move over here, I do not believe that the aliens can move into a position where they can flank you at all. If I move here, they might be able to get around over here, and that would be really bad. But this spot should be safe. Famous last words. But yeah, you are going to go balls to the walls right now. Oh fudge! Yeah, that's going to be Mar killed. Fudge. Yeah, cannot grenade those guys. I doubt I can grenade these guys either. Nope. That is shit. That is really, really shitty. The best I can do, honestly, is... oh, right. Sean can't even target these guys because he doesn't see them. Right. Smoke grenade time. Smoke are harder to hit. Please, please, please save Johnny with that move. That does affect yourself as well, so... that might be enough to save me from my own blunders. Huh. Attempted to shoot wrong guy.
They're flanking my position.
Yes.
Taking fire over here.
First miss on Johnny. Oh hell. Kiriko, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Well, I'm slowly starting to feel like they upped the difficulty with this enemy within. Oh, then I'm just remembering the base difficulty of the game in to have been a lot easier. Oh well. Sean. Miss. Thank you.
C'est vraiment n'importe quoi.
And Johnny, you cannot get to a flanking position, now can you? Nope, you can't, because that would have been useful and fun and nice.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yeah, and best you can do is 45% chance. So yeah, and also looks like you can't grenade these guys either, so honestly the best you can do is that 45% chance of possibly taking out this guy and really, if we are really lucky, and also taking out this guy. And that's going to be our panicked individual getting killed because of flanking and criticals. Well, at least you can hit when you are panicking. If you can't hit when trying to tactically sound decisions.
Cover the flanks.
You know what, guys? I am slowly starting to think that I... if this is honestly the level of difficulty, I think I may just need to restart this bloody affair and go with normal difficulty, because I can't seem to pull this off.
He's down.
I am losing all of my good guys. Sean is thus far my only character that can be considered a veteran, which is just insanely bad for this moment of the game. I should be getting my first guys leveled up the second time, and by first I mean like the first several guys, not the first one guy. And that truly is a big deal. Like, the first couple of level ups make your people so much more useful that it's not even funny. Right, so
Vous avez rien entendu?
that guy made his way back inside the ship, and since he's on Overwatch I can't really move with anyone. So, shot. Continue being a badass and shooting everyone down as we lose 2 more operatives on what is still considered the easy missions. The very easy missions, in fact. Because all we are coming across are sectoids with plasma pistols.
No one was expecting this. They were some of our best. I wish there was more we could have done.
There was. We could have started on an easier difficulty and not taken that one risk with Roberto, and not assumed that the enemies have to make noise in order to exist. Well, Chesky, unfortunately, I cannot promise the next sniper to you since Johnny just got his level up and he's a sniper.
We have medals available in the barracks, Commander, if you feel any soldiers merit an award.
Oh right, I actually did get the medals from an earlier mission, so Defender's Medal. And here's how the medals work. I can, when first awarding the medal, I can assign a power on it, and that is going to be permanent power for this medal for the rest of the game. And honestly, in an insane situation, this might have actually saved us from losing anyone but Kiriko in the last battle, because Roberto, I think, panicked and was unable to move. I mean, he did manage to kill the alien on that shot, I do believe, but yeah, if he hadn't panicked, there's a chance I could have moved him to cover. But I do believe this is going to be better in the long term. And I won't be giving the medal to anyone just yet, because I don't know what roles people are going to be playing as, and I don't yet have any medkits, so doesn't really pan out. But yeah, here we go. At least Johnny has been promoted to squaddy, so we now have a support, 2 heavies and a sniper in our team. And we are going through soldiers like crazy. We only have 5 more rookies, where we should have 5 rookies and 6 squaddies at this point. In like the minimum amount of soldiers. I know this sounds like petty bickering, but like the classic games I've played in the vanilla game, I didn't lose anyone until I reached the stage when chrysalises and mutons start showing up. And that's quite a bit later on in the game. So I am really freaking miffed about how this is going right now. Not the least of all because I have just caused one of our other role-played characters to perish. Still, Ironmanning means no saves or saves coming or reloading or anything, so I'm just going to have to accept what comes to me and hope that future will be brighter. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, join me again next time for some more XCOM Enemy Within. See you later. Bye for now.